All right, welcome back. Hashtag PVT. You know, Wednesday we talk Cowboys, man. The game was last Thursday. It was with one of our nemesis, man, our enemies, bro, the Redskins. And the game went pretty well for the Dallas Cowboys, man. What do you think?
Yes, it did. It went great. The turkey went down good, too, James. Yeah, buddy. No,
I was like, man, I hope I don't get acid indigestion today, man, because I ate a big old plate, and then I had like 3 desserts, you know, because Thanksgiving, you got 3 desserts, and I'm there eating a dessert, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, and then the game starts. I'm like, man, I hope that. So the game was so exciting that the calories were burned, man, during the game. I burned some calories during the game, Quincy.
Hey, man, let me tell you, man, that was a good game, too, man. Hey, how about Amari Cooper breaking out to what we wanted him to do, actually, huh?
Yeah, man. I mean, he took that pass. What was it, like 45, 50-yard, 60-yard run, man?
One was about 40. The other one's about 80.
Yeah.
Yep,
The Cowboys are looking good, man. You know, the game was fantastic on you know, Amari Cooper was doing well. Dak did well. Our defense, man, they intercepted, you know, McCoy.
We had 3 picks.
Yeah, they had 3 picks. And so, I mean, the team looks solid, and they're getting hot right at a good time of the season, don't you think, man?
Yeah, right at the right time. You know, we talked about it here the last 2 or 3 weeks. It was going to take some time for, you know, Amari Cooper and Dak, you know, to get on the same page, and they have. And one thing I, you know, have really watched for is Zeke's involvement too, along with Amari Cooper. And hey, they still giving Zeke his carries. He's still carrying the ball 20, 25 times a game, running for 130 plus, you know, every game. The defense is playing well. Hey, our kicker's making field goals. So, you know, everything's looking on the up and up right now. But, you know, a lot of people might be mad at me when we get into our picks here in a minute.
Yeah, well, you know, one thing that, you know, kind of bothers me is, like, you know, the Cowboys are leading the game, and then they get the ball. There's like 3 or 4 minutes, and it seems like they try to play it safe, man. You know what I mean? They don't have that, you know, that killer instinct, you know.
I think we actually tried to put the foot on the pedal this week. And I just remember that pass down the sideline with Allen Hurns, and it came up a little short where he kind of just had to adjust his body a little bit. It was a little bit behind him. But, hey, that was a go route, double move by Allen Hurns. And, hey, we came up a little short on that. And I think after that pass, they kind of pulled the reins back a little bit. And, listen, I remember a game like this. It was against the Tennessee Titans. It was my second year. And I had threw for about 245, 250, and I had a pass to Joey Galloway going down the middle of the field, post route, wide open.
He was one of your favorites, wasn't he, man?
Yes, Galloway. He was. That dude had so much speed.
Yeah.
And I pulled back the reins, and I checked it down to Troy Hambrick, and my receiver coach, Chris Chambers, just lost it on me. But I say all that to say this. You learn as a quarterback, and you go through those moments where it's going to come a time where Dak hits that pass right there and goes over 300-some plus yards, though. But that's a learning experience. We expect so much from Dak right now just because he had so much success early, though. But we'll get that pass one day when we put the foot on the pedal and, hey, and be able to just go ahead and blow somebody out.
Well, people seem to forget that Dak's first season, man, they won a lot of games. So, I mean,
14 of them.
Yeah, 14 games. So, you know, it's very – and then, like, the Texans are going on an 8-game winning streak. So, in all possibilities, the Cowboys could be hot all the way to the end of the show, man, and maybe take it into the playoffs. So, we'll see what happens. The final score was 31-20. Congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys, man. They are in the top of the NFC East, right?
Because they got tied for first right now.
Yeah, they're tied for first. They got 6-5 along with the Redskins. So, let's go to Quincy's picks. Man, Quincy, I don't know what you got, man. What kind of mojo you picked up, or what kind of you know, voodoo you're doing, or what, man? But you seem to be kicking ass, predicting the games, man.
Red hot right now.
You're 5 for 5 this weekend, man. You picked the Bears over the Lions. The Bears beat the Lions. That was the first game on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You picked the Cowboys over the Redskins. The Cowboys beat the Redskins. You picked the Eagles over the Giants, and the Eagles squeezed out the win.
And the Giants scared me too. They scared me at first.
Yeah, you thought they were going to win?
But then they turned into the New York Giants. We thought they were.
And then the Broncos beat the Steelers. That was a surprise for me because I thought you were probably going to get that one wrong, man.
Yeah, I just knew the Broncos had a pretty good win the week before. And I said, hey, you know something? They're hot right now. They're a good home team, too.
The Steelers are sort of like they win one week, they lose the next. They win the game they're expected to win, they lose. The game they're expected to lose, they win. They're just sort of like the Cowboys sometimes, you know. And then the Texans beat the Titans, man. Texans are on a roll, man. You picked the Texans, so you got all your picks correct. You're up to 15-2, 15 correct predictions and 2 wrong ones. So, man, dude, I think you should really think about getting some lottery or something.
Maybe the cash 3 or 4 or something.
Dude, you better stop at the Circle K or something and buy one, man, or Stripes. But let's go to this week's games and see what kind of predictions this guy can give us. And if you're listening to our show or watching it, you might want to bet on some of the teams this guy picks because, you know, he's been picking them right. Woo! The first game is this Thursday night. The Cowboys and the Saints. The Saints will be coming down to Arlington, Texas, man. Who's going to take that, man?
Oh, James, it's going to be some people mad at me right now, Unc. But let me tell you, when the Saints come marching in, oh, they're going to be mad at me. I like the Saints. The Saints are red hot right now. You know, right now, and I know some people are going to kill me right now, but Drew Brees might be hotter than fish grease right now. I got to take the Saints in this one.
Do you think that the Cowboys have any chance of beating them, man?
We got to keep number 9 off the field. Now, if they can do that and possess the ball 35-plus minutes, I'll give the Cowboys a great chance. But if number 9 is on the field for 35-plus more minutes, the Cowboys don't have a chance, and I'm sorry to say it.
Can the Cowboys eat up some clock against the Saint defense, man?
Yeah, we can. We can. But can we keep number 9 off the field? We've been able to run the football pretty consistently all season. But can we keep number 9 off the field? And I just don't think we're going to be able to do that. I'm sorry.
Well, man. Well, we'll see, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm hoping you're wrong on that one, brother. The Bears-Giants. Bears versus the Giants, man. Well, you know, I kind of figure who you're going to pick, man.
Well, you know I am. And plus, look who they're playing. The Giants got the Bears in this one all the way.
Man, what's wrong with the Giants, man? Does Eli Manning have to get out of there, or what does he have to do, man?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the offense is marrying with him right now. I'm not sure if they got enough weapons outside of Odell Beckham also, too. I haven't really seen a second receiver really step up for them this year. I know they got the Ingram kid, the tight end, who's a very promising prospect for him. Drawing a blank on the other kid, Shepard, kid out of Oklahoma, you know, who has some pretty good skills to be a good number 2 guy. But those guys are not stepping up for him right now. You know they got a great running back. So until those other guys step up, until they find a number 2 or number 3 legit receiver, then the Giants are going to struggle because they got a pretty good defense. But, hell, the defense is on the field most of the game, so and that's not helping at all.
Browns are going to Houston. They'll be playing the Texans. The Texans are red hot, man, right now, bro.
Yeah, they are. And they're playing a pretty good Browns team, pretty good fighting hard Browns team, not record-wise. And, you know,
they can get pretty gritty, man. Those Browns, man, they can get down and you know, in the trenches.
They can,
fight.
But I think the football gods are going to get with Baker Mayfield for disrespecting his coach this past Sunday. So I like the Texans in this one.
All right, so he picks the Texans, he picks the Bears, he picks the Cowboys. Let's look at the Vikings-Patriots. The Vikings-Patriots, man. What do you think about the Vikings and the Patriots?
Vikings haven't been a very good road team and not the greatest of well, I know the Bears beat them pretty good at home. But you know something? They are actually playing a little bit better right now defensively. They've had some guys banged up a little bit on the defense. But I think it's the Patriots too much at home. Gronk is coming back. They're starting to get into their, their late season groove. You know those Patriots. I got the Patriots in this one.
All right, that'll be one of those few AFC, NFC, matchups. Patriots versus the Vikings. Last but not least, the Redskins versus the Eagles. Man, that ought to be a a tough one to predict. Man, what do you think?
I told you a couple of weeks ago, man, the Redskins might have the worst injury bug I've seen from a team in recent memory. And the Eagles look like, hey, they're going to be a formidable team at home, and they play some good football at home. The crowd really gets behind them. Got to go with the Eagles in this one.
All right, we got the Eagles. All right, so Quincy's going to pick the Bears over the Giants, the Texans over the Browns, the Patriots over the Vikings, and the Eagles over the Redskins, man. We appreciate you sharing and subscribing to our channel, man. We're here every week, man, just like clockwork, and we're always repping the D, man. That's right, the star, man. La estrella, papá. Sústame, aguanta aquí puro pinche Cowboys, carnal. Sústame. We'll see ya.
Uncle James!